Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm now going to sit down. I was standing up making sure that I had everything that I needed to have to show you within the camera face range, and there's a plane going over the top of us. I live 5 minutes away from a small airport. They're very busy today because it's a beautiful day and everybody's out there learning to fly, so we'll probably hear a few of those going over. My apologies. But I've got such a lovely morning and I thought I would just sit here and chat to you and show you what I've been doing in my altered book this month. I haven't done a page for every day of the month. This one I did specifically for a Facebook group that I'm in to show people that they don't have to have a very busy page to do some collaging or scrapbooking or card making or just playing with paper. So it is one background, one foreground, one saying, text block, and one sticker with my initial and the date on the 3rd of December. I think that is simply elegant and I absolutely love it. So let me turn over to the next page, which was done on the 5th of December. Once again, fairly simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of small paper that I received this Japanese paper years and years ago, and I've been hoarding it. And as I keep saying, the time to hoard has stopped. I now have to use my hoard. And I'm so grateful that I've done this, the hoarding aspect of it, because as I said to my husband before he passed, a couple of years before he passed, I'm hoarding stuff for the time when I retire, and I can't afford to buy these gorgeous things. I'm going to have them then. So all these beautiful papers I now have, and I can now access them and have a wonderful time guilt-free. So, as I said, 7 sheets of paper behind, one foreground, and one little saying. It's done, and the date stamped 5th of December. They don't have to be overdone or underdone. And this again is a lovely simplified one. This month seems to have been fairly simple for me. So I've got the faux leather, which is made out of the crumpled up white paper bag, and I don't think I've got any more left of that. Let me just check. Do I have any more of it left? Oh no, I've used it all. Oh, that's super good. This must have been the last piece. Okay, so I crumpled up the white paper bag and then went over it with my walnut stain, the distress ink, and I kept going over it and over and over until I got the depth. And then I used my Lavinia brush and went over it again with more ink on there, and it just gives me this beautiful leather look. And it is no, that was lined paper. That was something I was demonstrating to someone who was here. They asked how I did it. So I just crumpled up a piece of lined paper. And I've only just registered because I can only just see the lines in there now. But anyway, the background, the foreground, stickers, a stamp, a little saying, and another stamp down there too. So, it's very easy to alter these little notebooks. You don't have to use a lot of stuff. You just have to have fun. And that's what I did with this one. I was going through, I had a little bag. Where is it? It's in here. I made these little bags years ago too to put my little bits and pieces in that I send for Happy Mail. And I found this one, and it had some things in it. And a couple of the things I've not left in there. I put more things in there. But here's a little giggle for you. My son, my youngest son, is now 37 years old, and guess what? These were his nappy pins. I use cloth nappies, and they were in the bottom of that bag, so I thought, okay, time for them to come out. The little heart was in the bag. The cup, it's on foam, that was in the bag. This little thing was in the bag. So I thought, okay, I've had this piece of paper design book. It's book designed paper, let me put it up. It's not book paper, but it's got books all over it. I've had that sitting in my workbox for quite a while, waiting for something to use it on, and I didn't know what. This has been on my desk for a few weeks, this also, this was in the bag as well. This is a pin made by Crafty Arena, and she sent it to me with a whole stack of others. And I've been holding on to it and using it occasionally, and it must have got put in the bag after I'd finished using it at one time, so now it's going to be in here permanently. I had a strip of paper left over this wide, so I turned them into two little envelopes. So they all sit on this one page, and this is the one I finished just before I turned the camera on. I made a little mistake with my date stamp, and I'm just going to hold it up so that you can see that I have actually corrected it. I've re-stamped the date on a piece of paper and glued it over. I didn't ink the stamp sufficiently enough, and it didn't come out correctly. So I ended up with 2 blank and ek, and then 2023, so it was a bit of a mess. But this is what I've been doing for this month. I may not do any more for the year, I'm not quite sure. It will depend how I feel over the next 10 days or so. I've still got 19 through to 27. So I've still got 12 things in there that I can finish. And I think I might try and aim to get that done before the end of the year. So with that, I'm going to close this video with many, many thanks for you watching my videos. And I will see you in the next one, which is coming up straight after this. I've got something to show you that I'm really quite excited about. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now.